All right. So I wanted to show you guys the guest inbox, which is a pretty cool function of current OS. It is essentially a way to communicate with your visitors, and everyone is given essentially like this functionality where a link is generated per property, and I'll show you how to go ahead and create that chat link. But you generate the link, you can share that link with your guests, and they will be able to communicate with you directly. Um, the other cool thing about the guest inbox actually is that depending on the knowledge base and the information that you supply to the knowledge base, the AI chatbot will be able to respond to your guests based on the information that you have supplied. So, if some of the common questions like what's the Wi-Fi, what's the door code, check-in, check-out instructions, any nearby restaurants, car rentals, all of this stuff. So long as you add that information to the knowledge base, then the chatbot will be able to respond even in your absence. The cool thing is that even if the chatbot responds, you'll still get notified, and you'll have a chance to either override that response or kind of just leave it alone. Because more often than not, it'll be correct. It's going to be based entirely on the knowledge base that you've created. But let me go ahead and just show you how to create a chat link. So you just go ahead, select create a chat link. Let's say this is just the, let's call it the emergency line for any emergencies, right? We go ahead, we create that link. Gonna go ahead and copy that link, and we'll send it out to guests. One thing you want to be kind of cognizant of is that if you have guest communications moving from whatever platform you're using to actually facilitate the bookings over to current OS, just make sure that you're being very clear about it. That let's handle comms through current OS. This is a pretty comprehensive chat functionality. There's always going to be like a history, chat history. So protections that you afforded should be more or less the same. But yeah, definitely something you want to disclose and get the okay to do, right? So yeah, anyway, go ahead, we copy this link, and I'll show you kind of how that shows up, right? So now that you've generated a chat link, if you go ahead and you send that to one of your guests, this is essentially what they'll see. You'll be asked for what is the name, John Smith. What is the address, John at currentos.app. Where exactly did you book? If it was booking.com, and what's your booking reference, right? 235 or whatever. So we go ahead, start the chat, and so I am essentially operating as the guest, chatting with current OS, and specifically the Villa operator, right? So I could just say hey, and I should get a response from the chatbot. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Hi, John. Welcome to Jolly Ranch Resort. How can I assist you with your stay today? We haven't updated the knowledge base just yet, but if the knowledge base had been properly updated, we could ask it essentially anything, from again the Wi-Fi code, check-in, check-out instructions, anything you want to add to that knowledge base that your guests should be aware of. You can add it, and even in your absence, like the chatbot will go ahead and respond to it. So cool. Thanks again, guys. I will see you in the next video.